So down in the down deep, there's the sparks of rebellion, literal sparks and fire and stuff. So my question is, was this a good political move or bad?
Where'd you get the goons?
The deputies.
Not the ones with the helmets.
I can't let you just take somebody out of custody.
Then release him!
So to be clear, this guy, Helmet, is working for Sims, I think. Sims went and talked to him and got him to get out of retirement to go down to the down deep for a short assignment.
Yep. I can't let you just take somebody out of custody.
Then release him!
This guy also, Sims recruited.
Yep.
Sims recruited. And on behalf of Bernard to go down there and throw the Molotov cocktail, start the stuff.
Yep.
Set him free!
Cooper!
It's okay.
Coop? Coop?
Cooper never got to see Juliet come back. He believed in Juliet.
Yeah.
It messed me up. Yeah. I felt this like the teacher looking out for the young guy, and then he dies under their watch. Like, I feel bad. Okay.
And if I also felt it because like Shirley and Knox are at each other's throats, but then as soon as one of their own goes down, and it's a young guy, they don't care. I don't care about that anymore. It's
Right.
Wah.
They set their beef aside because they need to look out for their young guys.
Yeah, and they kind of caused Coop's death in a way, and they both feel guilty about it, and they both don't want Coop to die, and brutal.
Too late. So this is my question. Was this a very good move by Bernard? So he gets two agents to go down there and cause a fight, and then he also kills one of them. So that way that guy with the beard can't expose what the situation was, what the strings being pulled behind the scene. So that's super good because he can never tell what happened. So there's that loose thread is tied up.
Yeah.
But the other guy, the guy with the helmet, like he's still around. People could go after him, and he was identified by Shirley, or at least facially identified as not a normal person. So she could, in principle, like go through the silo and figure out who this was. But then also Cooper died, which means that there's a martyr now.
So
Is this a good
okay?
one?
So I think so. They're following the pact. Sims and perhaps Bernard together are following the pact, saying that.
Oh, are you saying so? I thought Bernard was pulling the strings, but you're saying that Sims was the one that definitely talked to those two guys, the two instigators. But we don't know if there's a connection from Bernard to Sims. We don't know that Bernard is saying, Sims, go arrange this for me. It could have just been Sims working on his own.
Right. It makes sense that Bernard would be working with Sims to cause this to happen, but I never actually saw Bernard tell Sims to do this stuff. So is this Sims working by himself, or is this Sims working on behalf of Bernard? I'm not sure. So, but the question is this a good idea? So I think what Sims wanted to have happen was the guy with the beard to throw the Molotov cocktail, and then the raider to shoot the guy who with the beard, so he would die. And then that squashes the story as why he threw the Molotov cocktail, and it foments rebellion. I think the raider ended up missing and hit Coop instead of the guy with the beard.
I mean, hit them
That's
both.
what happened.
Hit them
Did he hit
both.
them
I
both?
don't know if this would be a lethal shot. I don't know. I don't know where the lethal parts of him, but I don't know. This is like maybe upper lung, maybe. And then, but Cooper, like, ooh, that's Cooper is like in his heart.
So I think it's a good move. If the pact, we don't understand every aspect of the pact, but if the pact says foment rebellion against like uppers and mids against mechanical, foment that rebellion.
Okay.
If you can create that rebellion to happen, and that creates stable society going forward, then that's what you want to do. And it's going to become messy, but as long as the rebellion happens, I think you're okay. According to the pact.
I see what you're saying. So this could start. So Coop dying could start. He's the martyr for the down deep. Say the up tops are coming down and killing our guys. So that could start a rebellion, like an actual rebellion, and then that would be enough of a cause for the people up top to say, hey, no rebellions. We're all on the same team. you guys are going to break apart society. We need to squash you. And so to stop this. So actually, this might still play into the hands of Bernard.
Right. So I don't think this was intentional, but this actually might be a good thing.
Maybe even better.
For adhering to the pact.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. We'll see what happens the rest of the season. I could see this going either way. This could really solidify the down deep, and then they overpower the top if they recognize how much social leverage they have. It could also be not enough.
So I think an important part of the pact is that the rebellion from Mechanical against the uppers happens, but it's also not successful. If it's successful, I think the silo goes.
Everything falls apart.
Everything falls apart.
I see. We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Whew.